Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Now it is with a heavy heart that I'm here to announce that starting lineup seems to be dead. There has been no news of the NFL figures since the initial tease, which was like last year, and then also no news or rumors about a second series of the NBA figures. But never fear, because Mcfarlane is here. So they announced a few months ago they'd be coming out with NFL and NHL figures, and those are now available for pre-order on their site. Players they've chosen are pretty good in my opinion, and we have about 8 to 9 figures in each set that have been released so far. Right now the figures are coming in roughly $30, which I think is going to make people pretty happy, because I know when the NBA ones came out from Hasbro last year and they were $50, people were kind of up in arms about that. Understandable, but I think $30 is a little more acceptable. It's more on par with some of the other product lines. Look, this isn't 1990 anymore. They're not going to be $4.99 or $5.99. So $30 I think is a pretty fair price for these figures. Now I'm not going to go through the NFL and NHL sets in great detail today. I'm going to save that for 2 following videos, but I did just kind of want to give a general overview of what's been released and what we can look for and what we can expect in these figures. So the first 5 NFL figures were released about a month ago, and when I ordered them I was given an estimated ship date of December 15th. So they chose Patrick Mahomes, obviously, Joe Burrow, Jalen Hurts, George Kittle, which I thought was sort of an interesting choice, and then they did sort of a throwback legacy player in Barry Sanders, which, since I'm from Detroit, I'm pretty excited about. Last week they actually announced 4 more players, so we're going to get Josh Allen, Tyreke Hill, Nick Bosa, and Kenny Picket. So not too excited about the Kenny Picket pick. I think that was a horrible choice. I don't know who over there is making these decisions. I was on board with all the other players they selected, but Kenny Picket, I mean, come on guys. So I'm going to go on a little more of a rant in my NFL video about that. But even choosing 2 49er players and not having one of them be Christian McCaffrey, what's up with that? Also, the poses that they chose for Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes, they're wearing their sideline jackets. I mean, these are 2 of the most prolific quarterbacks in NFL history. I want like an action pose where they're throwing the ball downfield for like a bomb or something, or running with the ball, or doing anything. But having a sideline jacket? Come on guys, you can do better than that. Now they also released 8 NHL players. We got Alex Ovechkin, Connor McDavid, Sidney Crosby, and Auston Matthews. Then there are 4 other players that I wasn't familiar with, so I'd be curious to know if some of the NHL fans out there, were these good choices? I'm just not as familiar with some of the NHL players as I am with the NFL. I do think it would have been cool if they would have released a goalie, just because I think that would be pretty awesome, and if they did, what goalie would they release? Also, it would have been really cool to see like a throwback player, like doing a Gretzky or Mark Messier or Steve Yzerman or Gordie Howe or someone like that, kind of like they did with the NFL line with Barry Sanders. So, maybe they're not done producing figures yet, so we may get that down the line. Now, the ones that I ordered said they would ship October 25th. Now, we'll see if that date holds. I haven't received any updates or anything, and at this point, that's kind of like next week. So, fingers crossed. Like I said, I'm going to get more in depth on these figures, the players they chose, the poses, the packaging in my following videos, but I just kind of wanted to give a brief overview of these ones. Also, I don't know if they're going to be doing baseball or basketball figures. I'm sure a lot of that just kind of depends on the licensing and whatnot, but hopefully we do get those, because I kind of liked the starting lineups that came out last year. I know they were sort of controversial, but if Mcfarlane comes out with some basketball figures, I'm definitely going to be picking those up as well. As for the current NFL and NHL figures that have just been released, as soon as I get them, I will be doing unboxing videos, so definitely stay tuned for that. And yeah, I'm gonna have a lot more videos on the way, so stay tuned.